It was just like, it was a regular Tuesday, and then like y'all just like, and then the heart stopped, and then I was just like
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have 3 guests with me, my roommates. So this is Trisha, Mansa,
Hi.
and Amari. And we're going to be talking to you guys about what it's like to live in a quad, or at least in our perspective, because it's very different depending on like who your roommates are, obviously. So yeah, let's get started. So I looked up some questions on like the roommate tag things, but I don't really want this to be a roommate tag. It's more just like talking about like our experience in a quad. So we're gonna start with like first impressions. So I'll go first. So my first impression of Trisha was that we literally had everything in common. Like our brothers have the same birthday, and Mansa was really chill. And to be like completely honest, I wasn't sure how I felt about Amari, just because like I don't know. It was like. But like now I love her, so
Yeah.
So Mansa and I, we chose each other. We met at Accepted Students Day, and after my orientation, actually, we got our like rooming assignments. And I got back to my house and I was like, oh my gosh, we're in a quad. So then me and Mansa are like texting and we're like, who are these people?
we were literally doing the same thing. It was my birthday when I found out, and I was like, "You're joking." I was in the car.
Driving home from admitted students. I was like, I can't stop.
I was in the car, and I was driving home from a water park, and it was like I was with my best friend and my brother and his friend, and I looked at my phone because she texted me. She was like, "We're in a quad." I was like, "You're joking! Like we're not in a quad."
So then I was like, Hannah,
What?
find these other people.
Okay, yeah, and then she
I
found me on Instagram.
I couldn't find Mansa
No,
for the
yeah,
life
no.
of
She's
me.
like,
She
oh,
found me in
together.
2 seconds, and I was like, Mansa, she found me. And
I just looked up her name.
she's over here DMing me, and I'm like, who is this chick? I was so confused. I was, as you were unsure about me, I was unsure about you.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's the ironic thing. I was like, it's mostly because you found me. I was like, what the heck? Like, my FBI skills are good, but yours are better.
No, it was literally like 5 minutes.
No,
and you were like, we're in a quad,
honestly.
and then you were
Honestly.
like, she followed me. I was like,
She followed me. She found me.
And you know how I like scream, I raise my voice? I was like, yeah, we're in a quad. And I was like, she found me! Oh my gosh.
Basically, my first impression of everyone, I hated Trisha,
Did you
hated
actually?
Hannah, hated Amari.
Yo!
Nah, I thought,
That better make the final cut.
I honestly don't even, I thought you were like really nice. I don't really know. I think everyone's really nice when I first meet them. I thought
and
you
then
talked a
you
lot.
could-
I was
I
like,
do.
you talk a lot, but you're cool, I guess.
That was an ad. Did
Yo, that
anyone,
was the
that
most
was a
subtle shade I've
direct.
ever
Yeah,
heard.
that was
No,
so
not that, but
shady.
you- all the time.
No, it's because like when you didn't talk a lot, so then I always felt like I didn't want like because we first like talked over house party because FaceTime didn't have like the more than
Party
one.
is the weirdest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, but I was like, I think that's the only place that we could all like talk at the same
Yeah,
time
that
and
was
see each
so
other.
weird. I was at the
And-
beach during that.
And
Wait, you were?
Yeah.
you're at the beach?
Yeah.
Maryland has
Oh.
beaches.
It was
I
like,
was in Virginia.
it was
Oh.
like 6
Virginia?
p.m.
Maryland does have beaches too, though. Shut the
But
fuck
yeah,
Anyways.
it's always-
My
What's
first
your-
impressions, Hannah and I were getting along well because we like chose each other. I don't know. I didn't really have first impressions. I just
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I
We
just,
talked-
yeah.
I just
I think, like,
accepted it.
Trisha's the one who came in with the most open mind.
Really?
Trisha was,
Yeah,
I
I was
hated my
like-
bed in the beginning. I hated the location of
Oh,
my
yeah.
bed.
Or she
And
the
I
last
didn't-
one that got here?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted
That
Amari's
bed.
bed,
Amari's,
but then
yeah.
I was on house party when you guys all decided beds, so I didn't get to like pick.
So
Yeah.
that's true because I was like, I want the one not close to the door.
Yeah, and I hate. Also,
And I remember telling her, I was like, oh, she said she like wants your bed, and she was like, oh no.
yeah.
So crazy things have happened in this room. We've had floods, fires,
Bro,
almost
the
a microwave blow up.
No, you have
and
to tell the fire
initiation.
story. You have to tell the fire
Okay,
story.
you want to tell the fire story?
I will, because I'm very
We're
good
gonna
at
tell you the fire
exaggerating.
story.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
she is.
So we're sitting here in the room, right? Our friend Sebastian's in here, and he picks up my lighter, which is on my desk, which I have for candles, of course.
That we're not allowed to do.
I
Don't
have
tell her,
for
RA.
that I have for candles, and he's like, "Yo, I'm a pyromaniac," and I was like, "All right, bet." Light this tissue on fire. So he takes the tissue and he bunches it up and he lights it on fire, and we're just watching him, and Hannah's sitting in her bed
I'm
and
sitting on top
I'm
of my
like
bed.
sitting in a chair like over this side of the room. Nope, this side of the room because I extinguished it. And so he lights he lights the tissue on fire, right? And he's like wants to put it out now. And he has a piece of paper towel down on like my trunk, and he puts down the paper. He said, "You gotta choke it." and then wraps the paper towel around the tissue that's on fire.
To choke it out.
So it
to
chokes
put out the
it.
fire.
So then it like erupts into a flame.
More fire.
So
Obviously.
they set like a big fire. He's like, oh shit. So then he picks it up, and then obviously it's hot, it's fire. So he's like, oh shit, and he puts it down on the carpet. And then he's over here with his foot tapping it, like inspecting it, like, oh shoot, I'm gonna pat this out. He barely tried.
He was
so
like,
Hannah had a water in her hand, and before we did this, she's joking. She's like, oh, if there's a fire, I got water, you come get it. So like,
And-
I'm like, oh shit, I gotta extinguish it. And Hannah's over here.
Okay, but like, I was not thinking in the right frame of mind because I saw a fire and I was like, oh, she's coming up the ladder. She's gonna come sit with me, so like we're safe from the fire on the ground. Don't ask me why I was thinking that, but I just was. So then she grabs the water bottle, opens it, and just like
I was
grabs it from my hands, and I was like this,
spraying it.
and she goes shh, and it like went out, and we all had like a panic attack after that.
Bro,
It was
there's
so
ash
funny.
on the floor. And the fact that she was trying to pull me up on the bed, when she was trying to pull me, she had water in his hand in this hand.
And in this
Hand in
hand.
this hand. She puts the water back to try to pull me up, and I'm like, no, the water! And
She's like, what?
and Hannah's like, you'll be
water?
safe in here while there's a fire erupting in our entire dorm. No, no, sweetie, bro. And then he was like, yo, let me let it on fire again, and I was like, no.
Nah.
And then he tried to light bread on fire. And
It didn't work.
we were like,
it was just burnt.
it was just burnt.
burnt bread.
And like, you know, like when people use a hairspray and they like light it and it like the
He
flame.
tried to do it with
Yeah, he
no,
tried to do it with Febreze, with
but it
Febreze.
didn't work.
Thank God I didn't tell him I have hairspray because he'd be
Oh,
like,
I have
he'd be like,
hairspray.
yo.
I'm a random.
Well, for the viewers, he's my boyfriend. Thanks for telling them that.
I'm kidding.
You just said,
You just-
who's Randy? Let me announce it to the world. And she's like, thank you guys.
Yeah,
She's
made,
like,
a
thank you
whole
guys for telling
announcement.
everyone that I have a boyfriend. My gosh, I was helping
Yeah.
get a
No,
lot of
but,
guys
like,
in this
who he-
video. So we call Randy our 5th roommate because he's literally always in here. So so we thought we should initiate him into the room, just like frats.
Yeah.
Wait, scoot closer a little bit. So like a frat, and so by doing this, we had a brilliant idea, and by we it was me and Amari were talking about it, and then told them
It's a shit idea.
it was not a bad idea.
It was really funny.
That was
So
funny.
what we were planning on doing is because he always comes in really late at night,
Yeah, he does.
and because he like work and like
Doing other stuff.
yeah, and basically what happened was he came into the room and it was like 2 a.m. and we all were laying in our beds, and Amari told him
pretending to
come
be
in
asleep.
at 2, so we were all just like laying down pretending to be asleep. All the lights were off. And so he walks in, and he was supposed to get to like this spot where we are all sitting right now, which is like the center of the room. And we would all like sit up and start screaming, and then we all had like tissue boxes or something to like just throw at him. And so he comes in, and
He was having PTSD over there.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what this. I'm in that bed right there, so I have my video on.
Yeah,
So,
she
like,
videoed
as soon
it.
as we start, it was right there, ready to
He was
go.
traumatized.
Yeah.
He really
and
was.
so we so he came in, he got here, and we all sat up and screamed at him, and he panicked.
He
And
had a heart attack.
yeah,
He
it
was
was
like,
oh.
He was like, oh.
His
he was like,
reaction was so delayed, too.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, he was just like
He's like Mansa, because like I always call Mansa a buffering video, because her reactions be like 2 seconds after the actual
The actual
event.
event, that's-
So
Yeah.
like he was like a buffering video.
The worst
Yeah.
part about that day, honestly, was like I felt something was off when I walked in.
Yeah, he literally said all the lights were off, everyone was quiet. Like I felt something weird, but I came in anyways.
Yeah, because I was like, now I'm tweaking. Like something's off. Like it's late. I'm tired. And then I walked in and these lights are on and everyone is like still. It's like it was like
You could feel the energy.
Yeah, I felt the energy. Like, I felt tense. I'm like, yeah, something's gonna happen.
The best thing about that day though was after he was like, I appreciate y'all for initiating me into your room. I'm gonna buy y'all pizza. You guys can have a girls' night, and that we did.
Yeah, we did.
During
It was during
finals.
finals.
And
We
what
didn't
did
even have a girls' night. We
you
all
guys
went to
made
our
him spend like
separate areas.
$50
It was
on
like
Domino's.
$50.
$50.
It's crazy.
And he
Thank
was
you.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what
So-
am I gonna
What
do?
am I gonna do exactly?
So last question or like topic are like the best parts about being in a room, and that like
In a room.
In a room.
In a room, period.
Shelter.
Bro, the best thing about not being homeless, my dude, is having a bed.
Having shelter.
All right, all right.
Having food,
Y'all
having a
agree.
dining hall.
You have
All right.
experience heating and cooling, yo. That shit.
Bro, the air
Okay.
conditioning in the summer. Oh, we don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
Anyways, backtrack. The best part about being in a quad, for me at least, is the people, because there's, like I said last video, there's always something happening in the room. Like, people just walk in and out. Like, even when we're like about to go to sleep, we'll be like one night we just stayed up and like we're sending each other funny videos the whole night, and just dying laughing the whole night, and it was so funny. And like those moments are just like the best in my opinion. So yeah.
And also we have a really nice view. We can see.
We do have a very nice view.
So nice.
And we have nice floor space too, so we can have a lot of
It's
people. in
like
here.
at first I was like, this isn't even that big, but it's actually
It's pretty big.
It's tolerable.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'd rather be in this than a double now that I've been in it.
Yeah.
for a while.
Hey,
Yeah.
doubles are lit.
And the sunsets from the
they're
window.
the best sunsets.
It's so nice.
If you guys want like a whole room tour to like
oh no, we
see
definitely have
everything,
to do that.
we will definitely do it for you. We'll
Comment,
show you the
like and
we'll try to
subscribe.
get it. We'll try to get it like when it's like sunset time and all that stuff. Yeah, comment down if you want
like
that.
and subscribe if you want that.
So any
Comment
last
room tour if you want. I agree. All the people in here all the time is a lot of fun. It's never boring.
That's true.
But we
No,
also
never a
do
dull
get
moment.
privacy. Like
Yeah.
there are times like if we need the room or like if we just like need privacy, like she does.
Oh, damn.
Then
No,
like it's like
definitely.
totally like not an abnormal thing to like be alone in the room, which is
Yeah.
really nice too.
Especially during the day, because everyone,
Everyone
has
has
such
classes.
different
Yeah, our schedules.
Yeah, very different.
And like our desks are kind of like in our own like corners.
Yeah, we have our
Yeah.
little nooks.
Yeah, we have our
So
own,
like if
little
we ever
private
want to be
space.
like alone, it's always possible too.
Yeah.
Or you can just go into the common room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my nook? Find me a nook.
Right
Hey.
That's not
there.
a nook.
Anyway.
That's your own fault. You HGTV'd that.
Yeah, she HGTV'd that. That was all her.
So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
And comment room tour if you want a room tour.
And we'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.